Alright, so this is the first recording I'm doing with my new Yeti mic, which is a really good mic, so you'll probably notice a big difference in quality as far as commentary goes. So, only problem is, yeah, my voice will come in much better and clearer and everything, but if you can hear that, my squeaking chair is going to come in clear too, so... Oh boy. Not really much I can do about that, though, because my chair sucks. I need to get a new one, but yeah. So pretty much every sound that's made is going to come in much clearer. So in a way, like, this mic is good and bad, I don't know. So this is kind of like a test of the mic and such. So we'll go ahead and... Let's get moving, man. We need to finish this game. That's what we need to do. Merry Christmas to everybody, by the way. It's December 27th. Just so you know. You traitors! Rebel scum! How dare you set foot in the Sun Palace? In the name of the Queen's Knights, I shall not allow you to go any further. It's Alenia! You're not serious, Alenia, are you? This just shows how blind you are to Godwin's evil plans. Silence! Lady Limslia is queen, and Sir Gizel is commander of the Queen's Knights. Those who fail to accept this are enemies to their majesties. And one of my earphones fell out. These earphones are weird. Because I can't use my headset with this mic for some reason, so I gotta use earphones for now. Anyway, they are enemies to the Queendom of Falena. It's Zahhak. That's enough, Alenia. What good will it do to squabble over mere semantics now? What's weird is since my earphones are connected to the mic, like, I can hear pretty much what you're gonna be hearing. It's very weird, actually. At least I can tell if, like, if the mic just, like, stops working or whatever. It's kind of nice. Still, we mustn't cede the palace to the enemy. Protecting it is our only remaining duty. No more talking. No more speeches. No more politicking. On guard! You said it. So here, this is actually a double boss battle against Zahhak and Alenia. It's a two-part boss battle. The second one's a little tougher, so it's recommended not go all out on the first round. So it's kind of like how they were before. They're both have a lot of defense, and they counter a lot, and, you know... Whoa. That was loud in my ear. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Crimson Sky. Have we done that? Ooh, Unite Magic. Creation. 1500 damage to all foes, fully heals all allies. What is that, like, combining Crimson Sky and Light of Day? I don't know. Should probably save that for the second part of the battle, really. I think that's what we'll do. Sword Protector. San Francisco Tree. You probably want to go for Alenia first, because she goes down quicker. She has a little higher magic defense, so... You know. Let's see. We can go ahead and do a battle. I'll try and get Fury on some people. Would not be a bad thing. Can do it with her, too. We have two shield-rune characters. It's pretty awesome. Okay. Bonk! Yeah, these earphones aren't really of the best sound quality. Not as good as my headset that I usually use, so it's kind of sad. That's why I always turn off the mic when I'm not using it. Because my headset has much better audio quality. Wow, Alenia's gone already? Damn! Didn't think she'd go down that quick, but there it is. Fury really helps. And you know we got Georgie Boy, so that's definitely a thing. Try not to push the button so loudly, because you can definitely hear it on recordings and such. Even more so now, I'm sure.
Here we go.
That was easy. We are pretty OP, so you might have a harder time if you're not so built up. Lion Orb and Viper Orb. Nothing special there. These earphones do not fit very well. I have another pair that I usually use, but I usually keep that on my MP3 player. So, whatever. Traitors. I think that would be you, Miss Alenia. We shall not give up. We shall not surrender. I like that portrait of Zahhak. Looks epic. You're right. We must protect his commandership. We must protect His Majesty, Sir Gizel. Isn't that... Oh, they're not gonna take... No, please, don't. No! Why? Why did you... You know what they're doing, don't you? Gah! They're doing drugs. Basically. No, not that stuff again. Hehehe. Hehehe. Prince, Miyakis, it's Nethergate's raging Nostrum. Be careful. Basically Drive from, Xenogears. Wow, that's like heroin to the nth degree, isn't it? So it's like the same battle, they're just more powerful now. So now I think you can pretty much go all out. Guess we can try out that creation. And Leon, oh, I guess it combines what, like Crimson Sky and what, like Kindness Rain? More or less. Again, go for Alenia first and she'll go down quicker. We can go ahead and shield rune it up. I guess we can do 2 battles. Try and get as many people furied as possible, because why the F not? Oh, not too shabby. Of course, they do evade and counter a lot, so be careful of that, but we're fine. Let's try creation. That looks cool. That looks badass. And that does a lot of damage considering how high their magic defense is. It's pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. I can hear my button presses and I'm not pressing them very hard. That's just the way a lot of controllers are. I hate that.
Here we go.
I think there's certain controllers that don't do that. Or maybe I just push the buttons harder than most people. I don't know. Try not to push them very hard, but you know, it doesn't matter. You can still hear it, so I don't know. I mean, I do have big fingers, so you know, maybe that's part of the deal.
Here we go.
Should finish you off, I would think. I think this is the last boss in this place. Not the last boss of the game, but the last boss in this place. So Zahhak has a little more HP, but not by much. Goodbye. Got some levelage going, soaring bolt, scroll, silver white emblem, rage piece. Leon's catching up already, it's pretty sweet. It's good times being had here in Falena. Even with drugs, you couldn't get the job done. He says. They knew what would happen if they took Raging Nostrum, but they did it anyway. Damn Nethergate, those two didn't even have anything to do with them. Yeah. They were just innocent pawns that made the wrong decision. Let's go, Prince. We must stop this insanity. I always kind of hoped Zahhak would join you. I think that would have been cool instead of him being the enemy, but, you know. This time, we'll rescue the princess once and for all. Absolutely. So you just want to head north. I guess we could check out that, emblem thing. Silver white emblem. Magic defense up by 10. It's not a bad thing. Wouldn't be bad to give that to someone like George, who doesn't really have the highest magic defense stat. Can exchange it for the Thunder Runner, give him some more magic defense. Probably has the lowest of everyone, I would think. Right? Yeah. Without a doubt. Like, it's not even a question.
Princess! Miyakis! Leon!
Well, well, Your Royal Highness, it's been a while. The last time was the engagement ceremony, I believe. I'm sorry I couldn't invite you to the coronation ceremony. I'm sure you understand, considering the circumstances.
Stop with all the lies! Get away from the princess!
Why should I? I am the glorious commander of the Queen's Knights as well as her husband, after all.
And what do you plan to do with that sword?
This?
Forget about that. Seize him.
Don't tell me what to do.
He doesn't have the guts to hurt me anyway.
My, do you really take me so lightly?
No, I don't. If you had wanted to escape, you could have easily have done it by now. But you stayed with me instead. So, no matter what you say, despite your threats, I don't think you ever really wanted to harm me.
But what if my master plan was murdering you in front of your beloved brother?
Don't make me laugh. A proud man like you, committing such a rotten act? I don't think so.
Oh. I think I might have just underestimated the woman I'm married to. Well, just as Her Majesty said, I chose to stay here. And the reason I did that was because I wanted to see you. I told Zahhak and Alenia that too. But they insisted on remaining where they were. What a pity. It's funny if you think about it. Everyone's been trying to change Falena for their own selfish purposes. Our country has been strangled by the noose of a tug-of-war between the royal family and the senators. First, the late Queen Inferid tried to change Falena. Next, with a difference of opinion, my father tried to change it. And then Lord Barrows got you on his side, and tried to change it yet again, but that didn't work out either. Now you're leading a force of your own against my father. And finally, Siledes betrayed her own family and decided to change things for her own selfish reasons. Each one trying to do what they thought best for this country of ours, but their paths were so different. In the end, I suppose the path Felena will take will be the one you have chosen, Your Highness. So, I may have lost in the end, but I've come too far to simply beg your forgiveness.
Princess!
Your Highness, you will accept my challenge, won't you?
What? Prince!
I thought you would see things my way.
Prince! Stop it! What's the point of doing this now?
There is no point. It's just that it's inevitable. Your brother and I can never coexist. Until one of us falls, this war will never end.
So we finally get to duel Gizel.
You're gonna have to prove to me you're a winner. You wouldn't let yourself get defeated in just one turn, would you? Very nice. But do you think you can counter this next one as well? Very nice, Prince. But it's not over yet.
That was badass.
Very nice. Now I'll show you what I can do. Prepare yourself. Very nice, Prince. But it's not over yet.
A lot of the specials actually sound like attacks, but otherwise not too bad.
Very impressive, Your Highness.
It's not really that difficult as long as you know that. Get his dialogue down.
I guess I'm no match for someone like you. The only regret I have is I won't be able to see the kind of queen you'll become.
What? What are you saying?
Just one last thing. Please forgive me for being such a sore loser. But in the end, it wasn't you who won. It was Sileeds.
What? What do you mean by that? That was a long time coming. Victorious, right? But something tells me it's not quite over yet. Does this mean Lord Godwin took it with him? Mm-hmm. Yes. After the power of the Sun Rune was sealed away, his lordship ordered his soldiers to remove it from here. He fled with the Sun Rune, leaving his only son behind? How could he do that? I bet that stupid Gizel was in on the whole thing. Probably. To commit such a foolish act, despite knowing the significance of the Dawn and Twilight runes. Will it take the utter ruin of this nation before he understands? Probably. At any rate, we must not abandon the Sun Rune to its fate. We must pursue Lord Godwin and seek its return. Well, there is one last mission, I guess you could say. Or maybe we'd just be better off without it. I don't know about that. That rune is what caused the stupid war in the first place. If he wants the Sun Rune so badly, let him have it. We don't need it. That would probably be dangerous, I would think. Princess. The threat of war is exactly why the royal family of Falena must abide by their duty to seal away the Sun Rune. Excuse me. Ooh. Hiccup. A war far more terrible than the one you witnessed could befall your nation if the rune ever fell into foreign hands. That's the truth. What then, young queen? Will you simply stand by and let your citizens perish, one after another? No, I understand. Brother, please form a search party at once. Yeah. Oh, princess. So we gotta pursue Marskull. That's fun. Hey. But we saved the princess. I thought the war had finally ended. Well, it technically has, but there's one piece of business left to be settled. I was hoping you and the princess would have some time to hang out, but this war just won't end. We'll just take care of the last piece of business. Finally I can see you, Freyja. But there's still more stupid fighting. Yeah, the fighting never ends, does it? Prince Freyja, I'm sorry. It's unforgivable that the Sun Rune, the symbol of the royal family, was used for such an unjust cause. Yeah. But we could only watch as it was taken away before our very eyes. The enemy has discovered how to elicit the Sun Rune's power. We must stop them before it is too late. Alright. But there is a couple pieces of business before we do that. Ah, I thought you might be here. We found them. We found the rest of the Sindar tablets that Godwin's scholars had misappropriated. Oh yeah? And there were even more than I had imagined. There can only be one logical explanation. There must be another set of ruins we have yet to discover. Ooh. The Astral Mountains. The what now? Kille, you know something about this? I'm sure he does. Deep in the Astral Mountains to the north, there are some ruins frozen deep in snow and ice. Lord Godwin gathered his scholars and had them survey the ruins under the utmost secrecy. They brought those stone tablets back with them. And just how do you know all this? I was part of the survey team, little girl. Quit insulting me, you Wait, what did you just say? Ah, it all becomes clear. Remember that vision we saw at the ruins in the deep twilight forest? There was a light that shot up to the heavens from beyond a mountain range, the Astral Mountains, which, if you couldn't guess, is the final dungeon. Kille, what did you see at those ruins? They were Sindar ruins, nothing of interest. But Lord Godwin was apparently quite interested in them. If the Saris Lake ruins are somehow connected to the Dawn rune, and the ones in the deep Twilight Forest are connected to the Twilight Rune, then maybe the Astral Mountains are... You see where this is going.